pitcher and Sandercock, they're usually more vulnerable up in the zone.
Yeah, and I'm looking to see the top of the lineup for Florida State. You need Cheryl to step up in a big way, Mudge, whatever it is, to get it done.
And I want to see the long ball. Sorry, I'm a hitter, and I want to see the ball leave the park. Our championship series starts tomorrow, 7 Eastern on ESPN. We will be with you to break down the matchup. Oklahoma and Florida State meet with everything on the line.
And we welcome you to Major League Baseball on ESPN, telecast presented by USAA Insurance. A spectacular night, as always, in San Diego at Petco Park in downtown San Diego. Two teams that are playing good baseball for the season. It is the Padres and the Cubs, and some revenge on the mind for the Padres, who were swept at Wrigley last week in a 3-game series. The Cubs, people didn't know what to make of them starting play this season. Would they be sellers? The answer so far is no. They're in a tie and a dead heat with the Brewers at the top of the NL Central, with a series coming up later this week against the Cardinals for the Cubs. Meantime, San Diego's fallen on a little bit of hard time, but this is a 3-team race in the NL West, and it's largely due to the way Fernando Tatis Jr. leads this team. He has a little extra juice in every step.
Who has the most swag in baseball?
I think he's playing left of me.
Tatis.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Everybody learning to see what I can do. I'm ready to find a stuff. What I can do.
When I play the game, I'm playing my game. So why not have fun?
All right, so that makes you want to dance, doesn't it? And he looks like he's dancing on the base path. Jason Benetti, Tim Kirchin, Doug Glanville along with you. Doug, we saw the highlights. We see the way he carries himself. What makes him such a star in baseball?
Well, Jason, you talk about dominance on two sides of the game, the power and the speed aspects. And he does it with a high baseball IQ, good decision-making, good timing, good sense for the game. But the power really leads it off, because you talk about home runs, well, he's tied for first in the league in that category. But he does it with late-inning heroics. He hits any pitchers, top pitchers, middle relievers, closers, it doesn't matter. And you think of these numbers here. With the speed, you have a tie for first place in stolen bases in the league. So he's running and he's executing. But when you're tied in both these categories, you have to go back to 1932 to find the last player to lead the league in that category. And you talk about exciting players, the league respects him, and it's something that the future holds, because he's taken that unwritten rule book and torn it up and started his own book. That's how he plays the game, and he's exciting because of it.
Yeah, it's like Dead Poets Society in the first couple scenes, right? You just tear the book up. Tim, I wouldn't ask you to tear any of the books up behind you, because they may or may not be real. Look, the Cubs as a team, this team we thought they might sell. We didn't know what we were going to have out of the Cubs. They're playing some really good baseball.
Right. They have the best record in the National League since May the 1st. And leading them all year has been Chris Bryant. He's got 13 homers this year. He's got a .976 OPS. But in the last 10 days, they've had a new emerging star, a guy who kind of came out of nowhere, Patrick Wisdom, age 29. Just became the third player ever to hit 7 home runs in his first 8 starts for a team. He has hit the ball all over the field. David Ross, his manager, said he is so strong. Once the ball goes up in the air, it doesn't come down. And Rossi also told us Patrick Wisdom is smart, and that is not a pun, he said.
He said, thank you for quoting him on that, because it was a pun. Best records in baseball since May the 1st. The Cubs are number 2. The Padres are number 6. Two teams vying for their division lead and to win divisional titles this year. We're going to have some smiles. We're going to have some great baseball. First pitch is next.